God made that don't sleep at all. For example, a horse. A horse does not sleep. A horse may even in 2 weeks sleep for 3 hours, but it will sleep while standing. Elephants don't sleep. This is why it's not in the Bible, but in the handset that is in your hand. There are many creatures that also stay up. There is a certain bird called apus apus. Apus apus, about the size of my hand. Apus, a migratory bird, is one of the birds that migrate from one area of bad weather or where there's no food to another. But some of the times when it has to cover distances and because of its size, Apus apus stays up in the air for 10 months. It decides not to eat. It decides to become smaller. It imposes upon itself a metabolism constraint and restraint. It can stay in the air and stay up there against whirlwind, against storm. It can stay there for 10 months. If it's hungry and it's about to die, it will open, apus, apus. When you leave here, open your Google. Apus, apus. It will open its mouth like this and be in the air there and open and stay there and remain there, because that's where the destiny prescribed the place for apus, apus. He will stay there. He will open his mouth like this, wow, and God will be putting food in its mouth. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. How do they say it? And he likened them to the eagle. He did not liken them to a lion. He said, with wings they will soar like eagle. How does eagle renew his strength? An eagle lives for 70 years. It's about the lifespan of a man. At the age of 40, an eagle enters a rock high, high, high up and be racking his beak, bam, on the rock until all the old beaks pull off. The talons with which it makes a prey, he will rack it on the rock until the talons fall off and it comes out new. He will drill out his wethers and throw them off and grow new ones. And this journey takes the eagle 150 days. Inside a rock uphill. And when it comes out, the strength is renewed. It can carry a live goat and fly away. The eagle is the only animal in the world. That's what I studied in school, ladies and gentlemen. The eagle is the only animal in the world that is monogamous. He doesn't sleep with another mate throughout his lifetime. Whether it's a male or a female, he keeps to one partner throughout his lifetime. God rebuked Ephraim. He said, Ephraim, leave him alone. He said, Ephraim, women have devoured her strength. He said, leave him alone. When the Bible says to anything, leave him alone, he has given up on you. The eagle is the only animal in this world that maintains one partner throughout its lifetime for 70 years. The eagle does not build a nest here and go and build another nest there. No, the eagle is consistent. The eagle's vision is the sharpest in the world. The eagle can sight his prey over 25 miles. The eagle is the only animal in the world that has certain peculiar features that no other animal has. The eagle maintains one partner for a lifetime. And when the Bible says he conserves strength, he does not waste his strength, the eagle, and lives for 70 years. It's only at the age of 40 that he's halfway through. He goes to the mountain to relieve it. And he knows the place. And he does not build two nests. He builds only one. And each time he wants to produce, go back to that nest. Your life of inconsistency. Today you are down here, tomorrow you are up there. You don't stay in one church. We don't know you. You have lived a life that is not traceable, and you have made yourself very difficult to develop. Investors can't find you. There's one woman in my church. She had an only son. And we looked for this son, we didn't find the son, and we stopped praying about it. Then I was holding a crusade in London. And the people who came from Kwara State, they came to my hotel, and they were introducing themselves, till they got to this brother, Femi, and he introduced himself and called his name, connecting to that woman. And I said, are you the son of this woman in my church? He said, yes, sir. I said, we'll be looking for you. Then he asked me, is my mother still alive? I said, your mother is still alive. He gave me cash. He said, when you get home, give them to your mother. Tell your mother you saw me. And I said, by 9 o'clock next Sunday, I'll be in church. Call. I told my secretary that even if I'm preaching, I'm expecting a call from London. Bring the handset to me on the altar. Somebody we've been looking for and we can't find. Now we found. At 9 o'clock, my secretary ran to me on the altar and said, the man from London is calling. The man from London is calling. And I told the ushers, hey, Joe, they were looking for this woman.